right, what's happening, everybody? I am here today. If any of you follow my Instagram, I have a couple of new cymbals here. So we're going to start here. This is the proper video. This one is a 20-inch K Constantinople bounce ride. I have added 3 rivets. I wanted something with this one. I looked between this and the 22-inch, and this one had just a little brighter sound. So I went with it, and I added the rivets. I've got a 19-inch Beautiful Baby, Armand Beautiful Baby ride with rivets, and I really like that. But this one is a little brighter. This is a 20, that one's a 19. This is a little brighter. And with the rivets, it just adds a little bit more sustain. So let's check this one out real quick. In my new main ride, right over here, I saw this at PASIC. I was at the Zildjian booth. By the way, PASIC is the Percussive Art Society International Convention. If you haven't been there and you're a drummer, you need to go. It's nothing but drums. It's fantastic. There's clinics, there's marching clinics, all sorts of stuff. First become a member of Percussive Art Society, PAS.org, I believe. You can go there, and then you'll find everything else about PASIC. But anyway, I was at PASIC, and I was hanging out at the Zildjian booth with some friends of mine, and I'm bouncing around on cymbals, which is why I chose the 20-inch bounce. There was a 22 there, and I just came back and listened. But anyway, they had a couple of prototypes. And I start tapping around at a quiet moment, and that one just spoke to me. It has a great stick articulation. There's a darkness to it, but at the same time, it has a brightness that kind of comes out. It sounds heavy, and yet it doesn't crash heavy, if that makes any sense. It's got a great bell on it for rock, or anything like that that would take a bell, rock, even like a funk type of thing, that bell's going to cut. As you can see, and I'll have another angle on this, but there's no markings on it except for underneath. It just says Zildjian underneath. But there's nothing on top except for the stamp. And on the stamp, it says 1614001. And from what I understand, this is the only one of its kind. And that's why that's one reason why it's so special. But the other reason is it just sounds, for me, it sounds so good. So without me talking about it anymore, let's hear it. So there you have it. My two newest cymbals. This one being a prototype, and it is definitely my newest favorite. I'm going to have a lot of fun recording that. I'm going to have a lot of fun taking it out on gigs as well. It's just going to be a great all-around cymbal. So as my recording setup, just so you know kind of what's happening, all I'm using is 2 overheads and an external bass drum mic. 2 overheads are from Advanced Audio. I will leave a link to them in the description. The bass drum mic that I'm using currently is just an AKG D112, and I've got it set on the outside of the bass drum front head, and the front head has no hole in it. So that's what the sound setup is. That's the 2 new rides. This one, however, I mean, it sounds great as a ride, sounds great as a crash. So 2 new cymbals. I hope you enjoyed. Please give me a thumbs up. Evidently, in the YouTube world, that is a thing, and it helps other people see this video. Shoot me a subscribe. Leave a comment. I definitely love answering comments. So anyway, I'm going to get to playing these, and we'll see you on the next video.